LCS. We just saw the Wolves take down Roccat, and I'm here to break down that game with Joe and the Fisho. So guys, from Roccat, the exact same comp coming out that we saw earlier, yet minimal impact.
Well, Jankos, for once, didn't actually get going early game. He went up top lane, he died when he tried to tower dive Youngbuck. And it actually set the entire team behind because they rely so much on Jankos doing well early game to get their lanes going. Didn't work this time around. Copenhagen Wolves had a great start, got the first dragon as well. Got ahead in gold, and all of a sudden Roccat didn't look as strong as they did before.
I think that's a worrying fact moving forward for Roccat as well, that if someone reads Jankos well enough and they can set up counter ganks, that's how Roccat get rolling in these games. If they can stop that earlier on, well, we've just seen what happens there. So that's something that Roccat really need to work on, I think.
Yeah, and also their flexibility. They had the Lulu top again, and then the Zillion and Broken Shard said it, well, we kind of expected the pick and we knew exactly how to play against it. So maybe a bit more variation would be on point here?
Well, no reason to actually change anything before you lose, and now they lost with it, so maybe we see them in the next game. Okay, they lost yesterday too. Point is, it was a pretty good comp. Against the Lions, they actually did win for like 40 minutes, so I take it as a win for Roccat in that case on the comp. Now they got destroyed early game for the first time with it. We just save it this way. Terrible. But point is, it didn't work for them because Jankos didn't get going, and we can actually just show the replay because that was a big deal now for Roccat if you just pull it up on your guys' screen, which is the dragon fight where Copenhagen Wolves, they already take the dragon. Now, two things we need to notice. First of all, there's no ulti on Sarsus on Lulu, which is very important for this comp here, and Overpower is not actually in the fight because for some reason he's dancing with Youngbuck away from the rest of the team here, so it's 4 versus 4. The two most important ultis for Roccat in this comp, Zillion ultimate and Lulu ultimate. So let's just roll the clip here. They don't have any of them in the fight, which also means as soon as the dragon is dead and the fight actually goes on, there's nobody to save Jankos. He jumps in by himself. As soon as he comes down, he's already really low. Switch over to Vander, same deal for him. No wild growth, no ulti from Overpower, which means they can now get the reset on Woolite and he can keep jumping. And when you do have a mid-game power spike like Roccat had in this game here, and you do fall this far behind, especially against the Tristana, bye-bye.
Yeah, it was a weird scenario to be even picking a fight when your main two ultimates there. I'm not sure why you'd come in that late. Maybe they were thinking we need this dragon right now, or we've lost this game anyway, but bad decision making overall. And like you said, I don't know why Overpower was trying to fight off with Youngbuck on the top side when they were there to contest dragon in the first place.
So final question maybe about the Copenhagen Wolves. We see them doing so dominant here, and then we had that one-off game versus Alliance where they did so good. Do you guys think it will be enough moving forward?
So I believe Roccat as a team work really well if they can prepare for an opponent, and their pick and ban phase they can pull out where they can surprise people. It's very good. We saw playoffs last split where all of a sudden they surprised Gambit, beat them, got into the third place match or into the semifinal. They lost to SK Gaming, but still managed to beat Alliance and get the third place. So I believe in a playoff, Roccat is a very good team. So leading into it, if they do face someone like Subaku, who's been looking kind of lackluster lately, I could definitely see them go to semifinals.
Especially in a best of 5 as well. Gives them a lot of time to adjust if their preparation wasn't strong enough, which you expect it to be from Roccat. And they seem like one of the hungrier teams out there. Super Hot Crew, we saw some tweets earlier on after their game. We hope I'll get our stuff together, Impaler said, before playoff comes. And Roccat, on the other hand, are saying, you know, we just want to prove that we're the best team in Europe. There seems to be a different level of hunger and coordination between some of these teams, and I think the Super Hot Crew, if they end up facing Roccat, could be in trouble there.
Yep, a good point. Now the players are ready for our next match, so let's send it over to Demon and QuickShot.
Thank you.